I'd like to introduce Mark Ridler, who's championing light building design partnerships and is a complete enthusiast for the subject. Feels that light, that's better. Feeling that light is an affordable way to add glamour, animation to buildings and to humanize all sorts of environments. He is currently working in Africa, China, building cities with light, but he's also back in other exotic places like Clerkenwell, taking on a lighting showroom that the lighting designers in the lighting showroom wanted to delegate to him, and I think that says it all, really. Thanks.
Hello, good evening. My name's Mark Ridler. I'm the lighting director at BDP. The following is a sample of inspirations and memories throughout my life, which has informed and inspired my love affair with light. And hopefully it will tell you a little bit about the things that inspire and inform my work. One of my earliest memories is Play-Doh. The smell, the colours and the feel. And I think this is where I first discovered the fun of creating. For me, it has always been a sensual exercise, and in my work I continually try to find a childlike freedom of thought and imagination. Family holidays, walking in the British Hills, soul space. It was during these walks that I developed a love for our natural world, its fragility and power, its beauty and fundamental connection between us and the natural world. We used to live in Norfolk, and they have huge skies filled with stars. I was captivated and awed, and that led to a fascination with how the world was constructed, how it worked, and this in turn led to my love for mathematics and science. As a teenager, I visited the PechaKucha gallery in Florence. Absolutely my favourite gallery space, and it was this experience that lit my enthusiasm for the visual arts. I discovered that art could be a transformative and an engine of change. It was this love of combination, this twin loves of science and art, that led ultimately to the art and science of lighting design. When I was 10, there was a rather cheesy television program called Kung Fu, which led to an interest in the martial arts and Eastern culture. In the West, the sun; in the East, the moon; in the West, the destination; in the East, the journey, the way, hence the Do in karate, Do. John Peel provided the soundtrack to my adolescence, which comprised mainly of punk rock, with its mantra of fight the system, do it yourself, challenge authority, make change happen. Hopefully, this led to a rather unorthodox approach. University, I studied engineering but hated it. By accident, I got involved in theatre lighting design, and it suddenly occurred to me that this could be a job that was fun, combined both arts and science, rigorous and emotionally powerful. It was in theatre I discovered light reveals the physical environment. Drama, the power of words to change society. The pen is mightier than the sword. The role of the lighting designer is to focus the viewer's attention and to act as a film editor in all four dimensions. This still is a technique that I use in architecture as well. Opera, total theatre, drama, music, scenography. Light works is an element that binds all of these elements together and tells great stories and evokes powerful emotion. There's nothing quite like an orchestra and a chorus at full throttle to evoke emotion. Dance, particularly contemporary dance, is the disciplined composition of bodies in space, time and music. My work in dance allowed me to study in detail the revelation of human body in space and its sculpting in light and its relationship with its surrounding environment. The biggest debt I owe theatre is that this is where I met my wife, my constant friend, my faithful partner and lifelong love, true in sickness and health, for richer and poorer in joy as well as in sorrow. Without her, I would not be speaking with you here today. My work in theatre was in part motivated by a desire in a small way to change the world for the better. Once I had children, what I saw of my responsibility to the world ceased to be abstract but deeply personal. They have given the world to me anew, a rediscovery of wonder, play and fun. In theatre, I travelled a lot. Working abroad, you establish a relationship with people rather than just with the tourist sites. It teaches you all about differing perspectives and cultures, discover what you share in common. Particularly in Romania, there was a director called Silvia Pucaretti who challenged Ceausescu's regime through radical interpretations of Shakespeare, which was an inspiration. On my travels, I saw many great buildings, and so began my fascination with light in architecture. I realised that just in theatre, light could be a force for social good, so too in architecture. One of the great things about working in architecture is the collaboration and drawing upon talents and energy of so many people working together. My colleagues and the team I work with are a constant inspiration. No one project is the outpouring of one brain or one imagination. It's always a team effort. When I left theatre and moved into architecture, I was really lucky with my first architectural project, a light installation in Finsbury Avenue Square, next to Liverpool Street Station. It took the first 5 years of this new career, but on completion it brought delight and children into the heart of the banking fortress. My first project with BDP was to reclaim a ruined almshouse used as a drug den. A collaboration with artist and landscape architect has allowed the reclamation of this space for the people of Exeter, not by the installation of security cameras and floodlights, but the quality of the public realm and a close integration of light into art. Volume by United Visual Artists at the V&A some years back, a lit series of totems combined with music that reacted to pressure pads in the floor. It was magical to see how people reacted to light, but also with each other in response. Exciting and beautiful. Everyone left smiling. The future, to continue design with artificial and natural light, hopefully to revolutionize the aesthetics of buildings, but through true considerations of people's needs, cultural and ecological. Places not only for their bodies, but also hopefully for their souls. Thank you very much.